My name is Claudia Montes.
My name's Aaron Belloc.
My name's Maya Vermontes.
I'm Keyshawn Gregory.
My name's Megan Martin.
My name is Thomas Gocha. I'm 31 years old.
I'm 19 years old.
I'm 19.
I'm 23.
I'm 19.
I'm 20 years old. This is my almost second year, I would say. And I'm a fine arts major.
And I'm going to be a sophomore at Syracuse University in upstate New York, and I'm taking one microeconomics class here at SMC for 3 credits to transfer.
This is my 3rd year coming here. My major is in early childhood, and I plan to transfer out as a preschool teacher.
I plan on going to Oregon University to play football.
I just finished my first full-time year at Santa Monica College, and I also took classes here during high school. So I will be transferring to UCLA this fall as a German major.
Pursuing a dual degree in economics and mathematics with a focus in Latin American studies. I'm a high school graduate, and for the past 12 years I've been in retail finance. I've been unable to really move up the ladder into corporate banking without a degree.
I went to a small private school on the west side of LA, and surprisingly there's maybe 5 or 6 of my kids, a class of 70, who are actually coming here to just take some summer credits to transfer back. Because this SMC transfers to a lot of different schools.
It is a great option that a lot of people don't necessarily think about when they, maybe they have really good grades or something and they think, oh, well, why would I go to a 2-year school? But it's actually a really good option because then you get these credits done and you're at that much lower tuition rate.
It's time and money. Unfortunately, it was for me. I had to work full-time after graduating high school, and then my priority was work, then it was school. But now at this age, at 22, that's when I started becoming a full-time student, but yet again, it's still a money cost issue.
I'm a full-time student and part-time working, so it's kind of hard trying to keep it balanced sometimes. Sometimes I have to even drop a class or halfway through or not be able to finish it right, which is kind of will affect my grade and transcripts and stuff.
I think the most frustrating or somewhat fearful is being able to get into these classes. If I'm unable to get into these classes, I'm not going to transfer it on time. Being 31 years old, I support myself. I don't want to be stuck in Santa Monica College for 3 years.
Well, lately, getting these classes I've wanted, they are kind of full by the time hour slots I need. So sometimes I can't get them or have to take them to the next semester, and it just takes even longer for me to be here.
It's hard if you don't register at the right time. If you're trying to crash, well, I crashed because I transferred the first day of spring semester, so I got lucky. I was blessed to get 2 classes.
It's probably maybe 3-4 weeks before, and they said they're about 97-98% full. But I went online and there was a couple classes left, so I had to choose between like 2 classes.
I think what it boils down to, and it's very unfortunate, is the counselor sees these students over and over. It's like a revolving door. It's just one thing. They don't know the exact student and what they're capable of. I've befriended a math professor here that knows my capabilities with math, and he says you can most certainly take a pre-calculus course in 8 weeks. However, most students wouldn't be able to do that. So I think they just try to get one size fits all.
Transportation is very, very costly. So, I think about a year or so, SMC partnership with the Big Blue Bus, where you get a sticker for like $13 per semester, and you ride the Big Blue buses, any of them, 24/7 for free, which is a huge, huge help for those, especially myself, that at one point I had to ride the bus, and it helps because I work in Santa Monica, so if I'm working on a Saturday, I can just take the bus for free, and that's also money that I'm saving.
I think one of the most important things is realizing when attending a community college in hopes to transfer, it's about gaining an education rather than a piece of paper. If you have high hopes of elite universities like myself, you have to become involved with the school. You have to show that this is something you really want. This is the proving ground. Community college is about proving yourself.
And everyone should have a plan. You know, if it's, even if they see that, even if they say they work in a restaurant, they should have a plan to, let's say, take some classes and probably transfer to a culinary school, because again, a lot of sub classes can be taught here and transfer to a school where they want to go, because a lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm doing this, I work in a restaurant, I work at a car wash, I work, you know, it's all the majors, you know, take some classes here, transfer, mechanics, anything that you're doing now and you're passionate about, you can actually make something of that.